Welcome, live viewers. Welcome, replay viewers, to my broadcast. I am simulcasting on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all with the same username everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music. All my own music, except one song written for me, which I'm going to do today. Most of my music's modern American folk, but I also do some vocal looping and some bluesy songs. Most of it's on acoustic guitar, though. And I come on most weekdays, some point between 5:15 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time for usually about 4 songs. It can vary a bit. I do encourage you to follow me so that you'll get notified when I come on. If you let your app know that you want all the notifications from me, and you let your phone know you want notifications from that app. Very important. So I encourage you to follow me. Pick your favorite platform, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. I especially encourage Twitter, though, because you can both watch and get my rare but important announcements on Twitter. So I'm going to start in, I think today I have in mind One Candle, Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star, and Persist. But I am always open to requests, so feel free to make a request. I think I'm going to do One Candle first, and then Persist and Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star. It is very warm in here today. It is in the 80s. What? Yes, it's in the 80s here in Sacramento, California. But I'm going to start with One Candle. This is a song about feeling hopeless, but having an image of hope. This is a song written out of a place of feeling a great deal of despair, and it goes out to those in Ukraine. I did not write it for those in Ukraine, but I think it's fitting. I wrote it after the day after our. Hey Wesley, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I wrote this song the day after our. Whoa, sorry for the earthquake there. The day after our 2016 presidential election here in the U.S. and I got to go down here to get my pick. Hold on. There it is. But I felt a lot of fear and hopelessness, but it's a vision that I had to manifest. I had to cling to and embody in a song about coming together with other people to build a sense of hope from that point forward. Carried me through a lot of dark days that ensued, and hopefully it will be valuable if anyone related to Ukraine or who's just feeling the pain of Ukraine hears it, or feeling pain in their own life. Yay for being wonderful! That's great. I'm so happy to hear it, Wesley. When you want your candle in your hands and its flame is dim and it's flickering, when the clouds are thick and the moon is thin and your sight is dim, come to me, oh come to me, let us start as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. We'll make our way through the night, holding hands warm and tight. More will join as we go, step by step, however slow. So come to me, oh come to me, let us start as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. To navigate, we'll collaborate, not engage in hate, commit to share one fate, going peacefully with with empathy, integrity, inclusivity. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us start as one. Lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. We let science guide, set the unprovable aside, keep open mind, see what we find. We look inside, see where biocides, expose it to light, invite it to take flight. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us start as one. Lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. It may take time, now and then we'll fall, but someday we'll reach our goals. Safety, equality, opportunity for all humanity. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us start as one. Lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. I mean, the verses I wrote, they're not exactly applicable to a war zone, but the chorus, I think, is on point, and we'll make our way through the night holding hands. I mean, the first verse, I think, the first couple verses, I think, work. But maybe the third verse, but actually maybe the last verse too. There are just certain parts that it's like I clearly wrote, like the second to last verse, truth will be our what, we'll let science guide, set the unprovable aside. That's kind of more alluding to stuff that was fake news or whatnot. Although I guess that's still applicable to what Putin's been putting out. So maybe it's all applicable. I don't know. In any event, it goes out to Ukraine and to others who are feeling hopeless about whatever it is. I hope not you. Please do be aware for new viewers that if you are watching live, I cannot see you unless you say hello. If you say hello on whatever platform you're watching, it'll show up here for me to see and everybody else to see. And then I can give you a shout out. Or not. You can just watch silently. That's okay too. I have people that do that. That's okay. So I'm debating on whether I want to end on persist or save it. I mean, whether I want to save it to end on or do it next. I think I'll do Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star and end on persist. Let's see, did I do that last time? No, I think I'll do Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star. Even though I don't like doing the lullaby before I'm done because it kind of puts me to sleep. Let's see. Okay. I should say, to introduce the song. This is about my particular journey toward coming to terms with empathizing with both myself as a child with some unmet needs and my parents, who I believe did the best they could with what they knew how to do, and the resources they had internally and externally. And it's realizing that those things are consistent, being empathetic with your parents and also with yourself. as a child. I have to periodically squirt myself because with water, be cool water, because it is so hot. It's the only way to survive. All right. We haven't quite been able to bring ourselves to putting the AC on yet because it is March. But it is unusually hot for us for this time of year. I remember our house, the happy time. Let's see. Oops. Oh, you know what? Hi, Carrie. How are you doing? Good to see you. I like your little sparkly heart. Good to have you on, my friend. As always, I remember our house, the happy times in our house, together with my mom and dad. When it's split apart, I felt so sad. It wasn't everything it could be. We didn't always know how to care for me. But I loved our little family. The peace and the stability, sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs, you both mean so much to me. You as a single mom wasn't easy for you or me. I needed more support and harmony. But your parents, they didn't show you what to do. And parenting alone was so much harder too. Which is why I'm so amazed at the sweet friendship that we have today. I love the connection that we share now. We ended up close somehow. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs. You both mean so much to me. I really missed our time, Dad, from before the split. You wrote a lullaby for me and sang it with such tenderness. Your tenderness, it carried on and on. But your focus on me seemed almost gone. But I know it was so very hard to lose your family. So hard, I think maybe it hurt to look at me and really see. Yet I've come to treasure what you're able to give. And I'm so grateful for every day that you live. Sad and sweet memories. I'm glad, so glad for mean so much to me. You both mean so much to me. Hey! Is the octopus 4 different emoticons, Carrie? Now you're there on Twitch, Facebook, Twitch, everywhere. Dogs, a sitar, dogs, and an octopus. I'm so warm, Carrie. How hot is it where you are? I have to do like squirting of misting of water because it's so bad. I probably needed to turn on the AC, but I'm just like, I'm resistant. It's March. Come on. Come on, climate change. 4 separate octo parts. Excellent. All right, so now we're going to do the lullaby that I mentioned in that song, which is a little lullaby that my dad wrote for me when I was only 4.5 years old. It's so sweet. I like to sing it. How are you doing, Carrie, by the way, if you feel like sharing, if you're not besieged by Lily or otherwise bogged down? What's the latest? Tumble star, tumble from the sky. That's more like it. That's more March. Tumble far, I wonder why. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round. Snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. A busy day full of play, friends were ever there. I sang my songs, I played my games, and toys always shared. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. Tumble far, I wonder why. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round. Snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. Tumble far, I wonder why. Yay. I had nothing new where you are, or nothing new for you. I had a rough day today. I feel pretty good about it overall, but with my homeschooling group, although technically our guys are graduated, I'm still extremely close friends. I have like regular calls with 2 people in the group and periodic calls with a number of others, and it's been very disconnecting with COVID in terms of physical connections for us, but the group did start to get back together again for Tuesday park days. Because I would say on the general, we are more risk averse than your average person. So we have been not participating for the most part in park days. It's been the rare exception. And today it was like, God, the numbers are very low. But I've got so much on my plate right now. I have calls scheduled with 3 out of, the 5 regular friends that even go to park day. Other folks are new and I'm not even connected with them. And our policy for the park is like, you can reach out and say, hey, if anybody's willing to wear a mask. And so when I go, I reach out to my individual friends and say, hey, I think we're going to park day. Would you be willing to wear a mask around me? Yes. Okay. Sure. But it's a massive ordeal to message everyone. Everyone's super sweet about it. And I do have one friend that's hard of hearing. She doesn't like to wear masks, but I just couldn't, I have so much else going on, and it's pretty hot today. Even at 78 in the house, and I'm feeling like a little headachy, I think, from stuff I'm doing. So I agonized back and forth up to the very last minute about whether to go. And so I'm kind of exhausted. So there's that. And then the other thing is this caregiver of my dad's, we're still helping, and she's asking for more and more frequently than I feel comfortable with, and I'm really getting kind of overwhelmed. So there was that too. That's what's going on with me on top of a bunch of other stuff. So with that in mind, I think I would like to, is it already time to end? I think I would like to end on persist. If we have to end, let's do it on persist. And then I might actually have a little time to get off and work on my son's song. I don't know. Here we go. Whoops. This is a song about slogging on with things that are important to you. It's a fight song, kind of. That's how I think of it. Sisters and brothers, I know it's been hard, but I know you are weary, maybe even scarred, but just look what we've done. Let love lead the way. We've made all of the difference. This goes out to Ukraine too. So we'll continue this way. Yes, we will act. We will resist. We will persist. Every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. When we stand for love and empathy for all, you know we find solutions that help everyone stand tall. And when we do it together now, standing side by side, leaning on each other now, well, we are up for the ride. So yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist. Every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. Yeah, I know, you know, we know we've got this. Yes. You know, I don't know that they've got it in Ukraine. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to make it through, but I really admire, and I feel sort of just stupefied when I imagine what they're going through, because when you look at pictures early on and video clips really early on, they looked like your typical middle-class American, your middle-class white American, Americans, and I'm just thinking about people in that category in the U.S. suddenly going through what they're going through. I mean, I can't even imagine. I've seen some scenes more recently where they're looking more like people from third world countries that are, you know, like cooking in a pile of rubble, or like homeless people, you know, that have been out in the elements for long periods of time. It's like, it's just got to be the mental health impact alone, separate and apart from the physical impact, is just unfathomable. The shock, especially because their president all along was like, that's not going to happen. Don't worry about it. He's not going to do that. So it's not like most of them were even prepared. There were a few that were, you know, practicing with wooden guns and things. But anyway, I think about that a lot. We watch the news every night and see what's the latest, and just scary and unreal. Anyway, thanks for being with me, Carrie, and others live and replay. I appreciate you. As always, I'm going to put up my little blurb. I can't believe it's already over. But it is. So this is my little blurb about what I do, why I'm here. I do all my own music, except for one song written for me. Most of it's modern American folk. But I also do some vocal looping and some bluesy songs. Most of it's on acoustic guitar, though. And I come on most weekdays between 5:30 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time at some point. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate your company on here so much. TLC to you from me. One day we've got to meet in person, Carrie. One day. Until then, hang in there. I hope your weather is gonna stay more like spring, and while ours turns into a furnace. This week is supposed to be all in the 80s. God. Anyway, and for those who are new, please do consider sharing the broadcast and following any one of these spots: Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. But only one username everywhere: Tiffany TLC Music, all one word. Take care, everyone. Until next time. Bye. I know, Carrie. Or I do. We both do. We both live on the other side of the country, darn it. Ugh. All right, bye.